It may seem a small, trivial thing to notice on this wonderful Christmas Day 2021, but whenever God or an angel shows up to speak to people, the most common thing, about 97% of the time, the first thing that has to be said is, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, because the appearance of God or the appearance of those angels there on that Christmas night when the shepherds saw him, they were terrified. You can look all throughout Old and New Testament and find the same experience happening over and over again. But you notice how the shepherds are different when they go to Jerusalem, when they go to Bethlehem, when they make their way there, when they go and see this thing that the Lord has told them about through the angels. They go and see Mary and Joseph and the baby, and there's no hint of terror or fear at all. There's no fear, there's no worry, there's no frightenedness and whatsoever. Instead, we hear them full of joy, full of hope, sharing the witness of everything that the angels had told them about this child, and people were amazed. It's funny. When people were scared of God, intimidated by religious things, and Jesus showed up, their fear went away. Their fear changed to hope, to a hungering for righteousness, for a change. And I'm calling today's message When Love Appeared, because I think Christmas is that time we remember that God's perfect love appeared in the form of Jesus, born in that manger, born into this world some 2,020 years ago. Born, and that perfect love drives out fear and fills us instead with hope and strength and blessings that we really can't even count. So with that in mind, I want to dig in and share a bit with you today. And I think one of the first things for us to notice and realize is that really, though we are the ones that are scared sometimes, though the people in Old Testament times were troubled whenever God or an angel showed up, God has always been trying to show his love to us. When Adam and Eve had sinned, when they were hiding in the garden, when they were pointing fingers and blaming each other, God was just coming to walk with them, to be with them, to delight in them because he loved them. God's always trying to bring his love. And it seems as if it's been mankind's stiff arm, saying, no, I'll do it myself. I can handle it. That stiff arm has been there time and time again, but we can't change ourselves. We can't manage this life on our own, or if we think we can manage this life pretty well on our own, I don't know too many of us that manage our own health all that well on our own. We end up going to doctors and nurses, hospitals, and we certainly cannot handle death on our own, at least not if we want to have that gift of eternal life that God offers to us. It's only love that changes us. It's only love, the love that appeared at Christmas, that caused no one to fear, that baby. Only love that really sets us free. I love how the Old Testament lesson tries to get across at this, how it expresses just this love that is bubbling out of the heart of God. You will be called holy people, redeemed of the Lord. You will be called sought after. Remember a time earlier in life when you had to find that gift? The one thing that somebody in your life, it was one of your children or grandchildren, maybe it was your spouse, whoever, they just had to have that thing. I can remember there was a time I wanted a cordless drill when they had first been invented, a little battery-powered thing, and they were, of course, so popular. They were sold out everywhere. Mary Beth couldn't find one. Or way back in the day, some of us might remember hunting and looking for Tickle Me Elmo, the It toy, back when it was first introduced. Today, it's Xboxes and electronics that they can't keep in stock.